Hello, guys. My name is David Ramirez, and I'm happy to be here with you. I'm going to be going through a Switcher Studio tutorial. Today, I'm recording the actual tutorial on the Switcher Studio app. Let's get started. So, Switcher Studio, this app is used for live streaming. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you the GUI with some of the phones I have connected. You can connect up to 9 phones to this app. Not only phones, but using SwitcherCast, which is the app I'm using. That's an app for computer. You can show there what you're looking at on the computer. It could be presentations, it could be videos or images, just the way I'm doing it right now. I'm using a Canon M50 for this shot. All right, so let me go ahead and change my shot. This is an iPhone 10 I'm using at right now, the one I'm pointing to. This one over here is an iPhone 8. I also have an iPhone 6s, and I'm gonna be showing you some other stuff with an iPhone 8 just in a minute. So this is my iPhone 6s taking a shot from top. This is the iPad camera. This is me again with the M50 coming from my computer. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and move to the iPhone 8. So right now you guys can see the GUI from Switcher Studio. This is the interface. This interface is really user friendly. Right now I'm on the outputs. So I selected none since I'm just recording this for you guys. Let me go to the start. First part is the camera control. So here in the camera control, we can see all the settings Switcher Studio offers: zoom, focus, exposure, white balance, LED light, stabilization. So right now I have none of these selected, or any of these appear to be selected because my preview, it's my Canon image. Now, having Canon image, my computer image as an input, I can't really control anything in terms of image because it's not really a camera, right? It's just picking up the image from the computer. So I'll go ahead and select just the iPhone 10. The iPhone 10, which is that phone over there, is the one I'll be tweaking on. Now, just really quick, I won't be able to show, but by selecting tally, which is already selected here, by selecting tally, when I go to that shot, then I will be able to see a light. The light means that the camera is active. I'll try to show you that just in a minute, but for now, let me just show you real quick. So here we have the zoom, which is enabled. We have the focus, the exposure, white balance, and the tally on the LED. I always set manual. I always set focus to manual and exposure to manual as well. That way I can tweak anything I need to on my image. The ISO, the temperature, also the focus of the image. So these are really useful tools for having the best image possible. Now let me go back here, and so this iPad, this is an iPad Pro, the one I'm using to control my streaming. We have the inputs. So as I mentioned, Switcher Studio accepts up to 9 cameras. I haven't used the 9 cameras at once. I hope soon I'll be able to once I get 9 phones. But for now, I have all these. I have this camera, which I will be showing you soon, using some zoom lens. I have my phone, using my display from my computer with SwitcherCast, the different phones we have for church, iPhone 10, and some other phones we have here. So here it's just the inputs we have. Now, if we go to the outputs, here on the outputs, we have all different channels. Right now, I'm using none since it's just a recording, but we have Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch. The custom RTMP, I haven't used it, but now let me just tell you this, guys. You cannot stream on multiple channels at the same time. You have to use either Facebook or YouTube. We've mainly been using Facebook for our streamings, but there's some other third-party pages that help you out to restream your live, right? So I won't go into that right now because it's something I haven't done. It's something I will learn, and once I do it, I'll be more than happy to show you guys how to do it. But for now, if your church, if your channel, if your page, it's mainly on YouTube, then go ahead and stream on YouTube. If it's on Facebook, then go ahead and stream on Facebook. So let me go back to the iPhone 10. Let's go over here. We saw the outputs. Now, the transitions. This is something really nice that the switcher offers. So we have cross dissolve, wipe, cube, and twist. Now I mainly use cross dissolve. I feel it's like the most elegant one, the most gentle one. I feel wipe or cube twist. It's more like like comic, like different interaction. So let me go ahead and maybe bring this up, and that way you can see from the switcher how it looks like. So I'll go ahead and change my to my preview with cross dissolve from one side to another. There you go. So wipe, whoop, it's just like that. And you can fix it here on the settings. You can change the direction. It can go up. Now let's try it again. Whoop, it goes up. It's really nice. It's really convenient. This is more like I'll use it like for storytelling or something like that. But I mainly use cross dissolve now. Cube. Yep, it does that. It's really nice. Again, you can change the duration, I guess, the timing. Let's try it again. That was slower. All right, that's nice. Now let's use the twist. Let me go to cross dissolve. I think it's the one I'll be using for now. Multiview. So this is really convenient as well. It's really great. Let me go back to preview here. So I scrolled down. I went to Multiview. So we have dashboard, grid, split screen, flap. So dashboard. Let's go ahead and try this. So if I click here, then I have 2 images, right? You can add 3, 4, and more, right? It's up to 4. It looks like up to 4. Okay, awesome. So here, dashboard. Before, here you can change the background color, make it different. That's cool. You can either add. This is a new feature I think they added. You can add pictures. Right now I don't have any pictures, so I'll just like that. Or you can make it red. Wow, this is awesome. So great. Here. So let's go back to grid. So grid will give you something like this, right? Boom. We got a camera. So I'll just remain on this shot. That way we can have a full view of everything. So we got the grid, which is this part of the screen. This is our preview. Here the blue ones are all the ones selected. So I can try selecting something else. That's three of the same pictures. So split screen. You can only have 2 people on the split screen. Looks like, yeah. So split screen, it's only 2 images. Flap, it's this configuration, slots, and picture in picture. So for example, this picture in picture, you can move around the picture like this. And let's see, you can fix it. You can reduce the border thickness. You do a horizontal cropping, also vertical a little bit. Just gonna do that. And then you can position it everywhere and scale it. You can either make it big or a little bit smaller. So I'll go ahead and do this actually. Let's see if this works. So I'm gonna go ahead and select my, just like that. Oh, nice. Okay, this looks interesting. Okay, what if I try that? Let's see. I'm gonna be looking most of the time down, so I might as well just not use it. But you can do this. Have a picture in picture. So basically, when I use this at church, I keep whoever is preaching on a little square, and then I'll pass the Bible text, any presentation or image that it's being used throughout the preaching. I'll play with those scenes. So I'm just gonna remain with my iPad image. So here we have the transitions and the multi-view. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move here. Here is the audio. Now the audio I'm using right now. It's through a USB microphone. This USB microphone, it's connected through a hub to the iPad, which I'll be showing you shortly. As you can see here on the screen, it says USB audio input. Now, if I was to disconnect the hub, the USB microphone, then it will say integrated microphone, which is the iPad's microphone, which we don't really want to use because here we will be using our mix from the mixer. In order to do that, you have to use an iRig. So let me go ahead and show you that right now. I guess it could be something good to have. So I'll just go to known. To my camera. So here, this is my iRig. This iRig, what it does is that I connect my XLR right here, and this is an XLR coming from my mixer. Right now, I do not have my mixer, but here, let me show you this cable. It's a USB cable that then will be plugged in into this hub that is connected to the iPad. I'll show you that right now. This has a volume control to connect phones to monitor whatever goes to the live, to the streaming. So this iRig Lifesaver, it's the way we go from analog to digital, from mixer to iPad in our streaming, and it's really convenient to have. Now, on the audio here, you can have these settings where you can boost a little bit more the signal coming out from in my case from the USB microphone. I wouldn't use it with the iRig since the iRig already has a gain control. Right now I have it here on 6 just to boost a little bit more of my voice. Let me show you. So here, audio monitoring, we want to have this enabled just to be able to listen back what it's coming into the iRig. In this case, my headphones were connected to the microphone, but let me go ahead and show you real quick what I was talking about. So you see here how it says gain. Whoa, sorry. Let me go ahead and move over there. Yeah, there you go. Gain. So this little like volume, it's the gain. Let me go ahead and show you over here. So here we have the gain for the input, and I'll recommend to control it from here, not from the iPad, from the Switcher Studio GUI. What else? So let's go ahead and move on to Facebook polling. So we honestly don't use this unless you want to do like a poll, but I haven't used it. I don't think I'll use it soon. What I do use, it's the Facebook chat. Now, the Facebook chat, it's really useful. It is useful because we can keep track of what it's commenting on our page during the preaching, and it makes it more interactive. We are able to say hi to people, read their comments, and it's good for us to keep track of what's going on. And also, every time like whoever is preaching reads out the comment, then we go ahead and share it on the screen, just like this. Like I can show my name just like that. It comes up on the side. It won't come up like that. Like it'll come up like a huge square saying the name of the people who's commenting and the comment. So it's really nice to have. It's a nice tool to play with. Now, let me go back over here. So I can't load any comments because there's no comments right now. It's just a recording. Let me go ahead and turn off this. See, let's make sure I have created a Facebook event. We don't have one. So video chat. So if you paid a subscription, a membership subscription to SwitcherCast, you have some minutes to use to call people, to have video chats, right? It's having a guest. Now, it's nice, it's convenient because it's a link you can send to someone and they can connect from an Android phone, from a computer, from an iPhone, and they can be somewhere else. They don't have to be on the same network. That's pretty convenient if you want to interview someone or something like that. Then it's perfect. I will have to say, just if you don't know, Switcher Studio, as far as I know right now, it just works with iPhones. iPhones are the input cameras that can be used. That's being something convenient and not really convenient for me, since iPhone quality, like the image, once you zoom in and use a digital zoom, quality of the image goes down, right? So I've been trying different type of lenses. I found a really nice adapter to use Canon, not just Canon, but DSLR lenses. I'll be showing you that right now in a minute. And please, if you have any question, if there's anything that you want to know, that you want to learn, that I could be resourceful, please leave a question, leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to go over it. Throughout the pandemic, I've been learning a lot about it. I've been experimenting with different equipment. Right now, I'm just talking about Switcher Studio itself. I'm not showing the way I do it at church. I'll probably show you guys later in another video everything I do at church and talk about the mixer and talk about all those different nice stuff. Right now, I'm just showing some of the components I use. I'm showing some of the equipment, and hopefully, this is useful. I will try to leave the link to all the tools that I'm using on the description. But if I don't, then just feel free to ask me, and I'll be more than happy to share that with you. Now, let's see. So my Canon just went away, so I'll just shut for now. So I'll just go ahead and finish with the GUI. These other tools that the Switcher Studio offers, it's more like for, I want to say, sports. Yeah, that's the word, sports. We have a scoreboard. Now I'll go ahead and display the scoreboard. We have home, visitor, and then this is something you can just change, right? If you have someone scoring a goal, a point, then there you go. You change it. You can change the template, horizontal, classic. Let's see. So it's just something to play with. I mean, unless you're streaming a soccer game, a basketball game, or something like that, then yeah, please go ahead and use it. Feel free. Baseball, I haven't seen the baseball one. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's nice. See, I don't really play baseball, but here, that's good. Something good to use. Auto switch. All right, this is something new. I haven't used it, and that's pretty much it. We just went throughout the whole menu, all the different ways we can use Switcher Studio. Now, there's something really important to mention about you have to have a good network. If you use a camera just the way I'm doing it, sometimes there's like a delay. There's some lag from having the image going through the HDMI cable to the computer and then going through the Wi-Fi and then coming to the iPad. So if you can only use phones, I think that's better. This is a nice tool. I might start doing this if I find a way to make it work properly. Okay, guys. So as far as now, we were able to cover all the GUI from Switcher Studio. We went throughout the camera control. We went through the camera control, the inputs, the outputs, the transition and multi-view, the audio, Facebook polling. We said we don't really use it. I don't know. Facebook chat and the guest chat where you can send the link, and then the scoreboards. So I've talked about this site a bunch. Now let me go ahead and talk a little bit about this site. So on this side, as we can see here, we have all the sources. We have all the sources. We have all the different cameras. And then we have all these presets. We can add, these are customed, and once you click on them, they'll come on the other side of the screen. It's nice. You can add here some like faith there. So it's really convenient. It's really useful. We have our social media here. It comes out on streaming once we click it. So when it's red is what you have enabled, right? And blue, it's your preview. We have here different name tags, name labels, and it has this preset that it automatically enables the image picture in picture. Just like that over here, I'll send the picture in picture, and you can change it. You first need to unselect like what you have, then you can send something else. And then in order to remove it, then you just click again on it and select the image you want. So it's just practice. Sometimes it's confusing. You gotta be honest. I started doing this and it was kind of confusing at the beginning, but I mean, it's always something fun to do, fun to learn. And here, let me go back to my iPhone show you guys this. So all these yellow ones, they can be added going here, and then multi-views. Here we have different ones that they're like shortcuts that you can add there and use. I'll prefer to use the ones from the menu down here, the ones we saw earlier. A cool thing about this is that we can add images if we want to stream something on during during our streaming, we can load them. I will highly recommend to load anything you need before starting the streaming. Once you start the streaming and you try to upload something, it might kick you out of the session, meaning that you'll have to reconnect all the cameras, meaning that any preset, any setting that you already had might be gone once you go back. So try load everything to upload everything before starting to stream. That way you can use it like that way it's just there when you start streaming. Because I've had that situation where I need to add something and then like let me show you like I come here and I add a picture and I click on it and then it freezes and it kicks me out. There's now the worst thing is like if you try to airdrop or send something to the iPad while you are on switcher to try to then pull it from here, then that will definitely kick you out of the app. Because when you send something to your iPad, when you send something through AirDrop, then it will notify you. It will send you a notification saying that hey, the transfer is complete, and then it'll kick you out, and that's sad. And we don't want that to happen. So just be careful right there. Just that's an advice from previous experience. Um, so again, here we just have like we have videos which we can grab from here, like from previous videos. Again, I will definitely encourage you guys to do it before starting the streaming. Even before connecting everything, like just have everything ready on your iPad. Everything you're going to use for the day of the streaming, just have it there. Here then, it offers some text and graphics, titles, lower thirds, all these. I mean, you guys can go ahead and play with it. To be honest, there's a lot of things that I don't use here. Um, there's not really any use from my side to for this, but it's really convenient. I mean, if you have logos, if you have pictures, if you have videos, you can upload them from here. Now, let me show you this real quick. Um, I mentioned I was not going to talk anything about audio, um, but I do want to say that, for example, this shot I have right now, this shot it's coming from my computer. It's coming from my computer. I'm using SwitcherCast for this shot, and let me hold like here. I have the computer actually, the computer screen. Here you can see my update requirement, and you can see my toolbar. So if you have a video, you can connect an aux to your computer, an auxiliary coming from the mixer. You connect it to your computer, and then you will have that as an audio and video source for anything you want to stream during your stream live stream, live stream. So let me go ahead and go back to this shot. I'll go ahead and move to which one? To the iPhone 10, which is this shot. This one, right there. There you go. So I'm gonna grab this phone and I'm gonna show you guys. That's the computer, um, which is pointing to the camera. Sorry for all the mess. So yeah, this is the way it works. Right now, I'm using this phone to point to the iPad, um, the camera, my computer, which is the camera, and yeah. So let me go ahead and change. Let me go ahead and continue with the things that I want to say. Again, I'm using this mic that is connected to the hub that is connected to the iPad, and I will highly recommend to get a nice hub. I think the one I got it was like $46 or $50. I don't know. It wasn't that expensive. There's more expensive, but I think this one does the job. You can you can try to charge, or just keep the charge you have on your iPad by using this hub. It has a power input. Um, the one I have has two HDMI's where you can connect a screen or a monitor just to see what you're displaying on the iPad, on the iPad, yeah, on the iPad. Um, and it has three USB ports where you can connect the iRig or the microphone. I will recommend just to connect one audio interface device, because if you connect more, it'll confuse the iPad, and we don't want that to happen, right? I like this one because it has a VGA input. So if you have an old equipment and you have VGA, you can use that one as well. So let me go ahead and switch to that shot and show you guys. Hopefully it won't mess with my audio right now, but this is it. I will definitely add this on the comments. This one has Ethernet input. Also, if you ever have some connection issues, you can go to, I don't want to say old school, but you can go to the safe way and just use the Ethernet port. Now you can see there we have a USB 2, a USB 3. The one where the USB is connected, it's also a USB 3.0. I'll show you guys this. And on this side, we have the power input and HDMI's. Yeah, this is really nice. And as you can see, I have like this cord right here. This is an extension. It's a USB-C extension, Type C. So I got this Type C extension to be able to just have my iRig at a good distance from the mixer and be able to have my iPad away from the mixer. That way everybody can have their own workstation, and have a more comfortable way to manipulate their tools. So I will highly recommend that extension. I will include it on the description as well. That's something convenient to have. And I use this. This is a Joby. This is a Joby iPad holder. So here's where we place the iPad. Then we place this on a tripod, and that's how we hold our iPad at church. This makes it easier for us to drive the streaming, and yeah, this is pretty useful. I think that's it. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Send me a text, send me a message. Again, leave the comments down here. I'll be checking it out. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hope this is useful for you guys. My name is David, and I'll see you around.